Are you ready to improve your English speaking and fluency? Do you want to practice some advanced phrases? Well, keep watching because that's what we're going to do in today's lesson. Let's go. In today's lesson, we are going to focus solely on speaking. More specifically, we're going to be focusing on advanced speaking. So in today's lesson, you will learn many different advanced English phrases, and you will learn to speak at a native English speaker's speed. In today's lesson, we are going to focus on two people having a conversation, me and you. Now, in today's conversation, it will be between two people, and I will read one half, you will read the other. Now, in this conversation, it will be two people who are sitting in a park, talking, enjoying themselves, chatting, watching people walk by. They're having a natural and normal, and more specifically, a real English conversation. In this conversation, they will use a lot of natural phrases, a lot of idioms. So this is a great way for you to improve your speaking and your vocabulary. So this is what we'll do. I will read one half, you'll read the other. I'll read black and you will read red. So that means whenever you see a sentence that's written in red, you read it. But it's important that you read it at a native English speaker's speed because that's what I will be doing. So you won't have a lot of time to finish in reading everything. So try to read it quickly. Try to chunk the phrases. So that means if you chunk something, you're trying to remember sets of 5 words. All right? Remember it as a chunk. Remember it as a whole. And speak it quickly. And don't worry, you will get a couple of opportunities to do this. In the first half, you'll read one side. And then we'll do it again, and then you'll read the other side. But that's not all in today's lesson. It's not only speaking, because like I said, we will be using a lot of idioms, and at the end of the lesson, I will introduce and I will go over 5 of the more useful idioms in today's conversation. All right, and if you have any questions, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel, give me a thumbs up to this video and to other videos, and hit that notification bell. All right, so let's start by reading a conversation and speaking it out loud with me. All right, I'll begin the conversation. I'm black. You're going to be reading the red. All right, let's go. Hey, Mike, it's such a gorgeous day. Perfect for some fresh air. Same here. Work's been a nightmare lately. You know, all those deadlines piling up. Oh man, that sounds rough. How's the project going, by the way? Wow, no pressure, huh? You've got this though. You always pull through. Actually, yeah. I'm going to a barbecue at Jenna's place. She's having a few people over. Want to come? Around 4 p.m. Bring whatever you want to throw on the grill. Jenna's got the sides covered. Nah, just bring yourself and your good vibes. It'll be a good chance to hang out and unwind. I know, right? Life just gets in the way sometimes. Speaking of which, how's your sister? That's great to hear. Tell her I say hi, and we should all catch up soon. Alrighty, see you tomorrow at the barbecue. Bye, Mike. Okay, so that was the first time. And in this situation, I started the conversation and you played the other side. How did you do? Were you able to speak along quickly? Were you able to keep up with the pace of the conversation? If it was difficult, don't worry. You can try again. That is the beauty of this lesson because you can keep doing this one over and over again until you're speaking at a native speed. But we're not done. Now let's switch. This time you are going to start the conversation and I'll play the second person. But we're going to stick with the same colors. I'll read black and you'll read red. But this time you will start the conversation. And remember, if you're new to this channel, if you like this lesson so far, hit that subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, and hit the notification bell. Okay, so let's do it again. This time we're switching, and you'll begin the conversation. Absolutely. I've been cooped up in the office all week. I needed this break big time. I hear you. My boss has been breathing down my neck about this new project. Slowly but surely. It's one of those things that'll either make or break my career, you know? Thanks, Sarah. I appreciate that. So, any fun plans for the weekend? That sounds awesome. I'd love to. What time's the cookout? Perfect. I'll grab some burgers and maybe a six pack. Need any help with anything? For sure. It's been ages since we all got together. She's good. Just started a new job and loves it. We're actually grabbing lunch tomorrow. Will do. Anyway, I should probably head out and finish up some errands. Absolutely. Looking forward to it. See you, Sarah. Okay, so that was the second time that you got to practice this conversation. In this conversation, we've got two people, two friends, talking in a park about their life. Now, if you have any questions about any of the vocabulary or phrases, make sure you ask me down in the comment section. But we are not done yet. Next, let's go over 5 of the more useful idioms in today's conversation. I used a lot of idioms. I used a lot of, useful phrases. So if I don't go over the one you're curious about, just ask me in the comment section and I'll let you know what it means. But for now, let's go over the 5 that I think you can start using in your speaking from today. Number 1, cooped up. Cooped up. Cooped up means that you are confined or you're stuck in a small space, which often leads to discomfort or it leads to frustration. So if you're in the office all day, you can feel like you're cooped up. And it comes from a bird coop. Birds are in a cage, so they probably don't feel very happy. They're stuck in a cage. So if you're cooped up, you're stuck in a small space, it leads to frustration and discomfort. Number 2, big time. Big time. In the conversation, I said, I needed this break big time. Here, big time means very much. Very much. So I needed this break big time means I needed this break very much. Number 3, breathing down my neck. Breathing down my neck. This means someone is closely monitoring you or closely watching you, which causes you stress. It causes you to worry and you feel uncomfortable because they're watching you very closely. All right, so that is breathing down my neck. So in the conversation, we said, my boss has been breathing down my neck about this new project. Number 4, make or break. Make or break. This means that something will result in complete success or complete failure. You will have complete, total success or total failure. So in the conversation, we said, this project will make or break my career. So that means my career will be very successful or my career will be a failure. And number 5, pull through. Pull through. This means that you will have success in a difficult situation or you will overcome a challenge. So maybe something is very difficult, but you can overcome it. You can succeed. That means you pull through. In the sentence, in the conversation, the sentence was, I know you'll be okay. You always pull through. So you always succeed, even when there's a challenge. Okay, so those were 5 of the idioms I felt were very, very useful. These are idioms that we use in daily conversation in America and Canada. So make sure you remember these. Also, start using them in your speaking, in your conversations. The best way to improve your speaking and vocabulary is by using the new vocabulary words. All right, so I've given you 5 that you can start to use now. Now, also, go back, redo this lesson. Practice your speaking. Practice speaking at a native speed. So in today's lesson, you are reading 1/2 of the conversation. But the next time, you can shadow along with me. You can do it a double lesson. So first, you shadow along with me. Then you speak the other side. Then you shadow along with me again. This is a great way to build your speed. It's a great way to build your fluency. All right? So try doing that. Try doing it again and shadow along with me as well. All right, and remember, if you liked today's lesson, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Give me a thumbs up and hit that notification bell. I have other speaking lessons on my channel, different topics, different scenarios. So check those out and check out the 5 idioms I introduced in those videos as well. All right, until the next lesson. See ya. Thank you very much for watching today's lesson. Today we practice an advanced speaking lesson. We practice different English phrases and idioms. In fact, you learn 5 new idioms to use in your speaking from today. If you like today's lesson, make sure you subscribe to the channel, give me a thumbs up, and hit that notification bell. Until the next lesson, see ya.